I had to pick up Huxley from work later, and I am so sorry that I'm late. Also, what's going on with my bangs? So, I had a weird clip in my hair all day today because I've been cleaning, and they actually like wanted to do this. Like, I took the clip out, and my bangs were like doing this. It was like this kind of almost cute little fringy look. And I was like, oh, wow, do I look like Jen Finberg? Because she's like really cute. But then I was like, no, I look like I'm asking for the manager. Why can't I pull it off? How come I can't look like Zoe Deschanel? Hey, Wisconsin Barb. Hey, Buffy. West Coast Mods. Hey, Dee. Hey, Erica. Nope, we're good. Hey, Linz. Robin Miners. There's Jen Finberg. She's actually here. She has the cutest bangs. Hey, Bohemian Luciferian Witch. You can sit up here if you'd like. Who else is here? Now I'm going up, which is not a good, smart idea. Hey, Tony P. Donna Cooper. Wendy Brewer's here today. Meredith Lynn. Tennessee Girl. Briggs made it. Kay's face is here. Okay, now I got to go back down. I'm scared. Oh my God, it's Alicia. Guys, we haven't seen her in a while. She's been out. I'm not going to tell her life and say why. Nothing major, but Alicia, I'm just really happy to see you. I've missed you. I've been keeping touch with her via text, but I've missed her here. Hey, Chewini Love. Thanks, Liz Ferris. Hey, it's Gamma's World is back. Welcome back, my friend. My God, she's pretty. Welcome back. Hey, Linda Perales. Hey, Liz Tricks, Joanne Hawley, Lumen. Thanks, Lumen. I'm a little freaked out by it. Hey, Angie Moe, Linda, Solo Traveler. Hey, Punisher, Susie with an S. I'm so happy to see Alicia. Jennifer Minton, Puka Vista, Baby Lily Pad. West Coast, do you remember this top? I got it like over a year ago, and I actually don't like it at all. But I was like, it's getting to be summer, and we need some. I liked the little pop of color. But here's the thing, guys. I've been going through stuff to take to sell at the store. I don't really like clothing anymore. I've changed. Like, my style has changed so much. I really just like plain stuff like my kid. I just want like a plain fluttery sleeve shirt or a tank top or like a denim chambray top. I don't like patterns and prints and like crazy stuff anymore. I don't even like all my closet dresses. I just took out and tagged them today to take to the store this week. Don't you think that's weird? Hey, Orange Chicken. Hey, Debbie Zito. Hey, Ghost Rider, King's Kid, Rachel Sandy. Hey, Sage. Welcome back. Patty Hartman. Ugh. Patty Bow has the longest legs in history, and I can't stand it. I was trying to cook something today, and I was like, just because your head lays on my countertop doesn't mean that you should be there with me as I chop up these potatoes. I was literally chopping up chives and like green onion and potatoes. And Bo, here's the countertop. And Bo was like, hello. He was like, I'm here too. I happen to also love potatoes and cheese. I was like, just because you do doesn't mean that you should. Jamie Palmer, Tiffany Murfitt, Anna Banana. God, your grandson is so cute. Hey, Honey Lou. Hey, Lee Sane, Jennifer Ogle, Lady O, Nancy Jane, Chrissy Twig, dang, Callie Galley, DS Kitty. Carrie Wilson's here. Georgia Burke, we love her. Hey, Linda Perales. Oh, isn't it so cute back there? Well, it got moved today because my mom was here nagging me about my office. Hey, PRF. Hey, Alicia Johnson, Linda. Allison's here. Anita Card, Bunny Fufu, Lacey Silver. The whole gang is here. Dang. Do I like being nude? Yes. Every chance I get. I know, isn't it cute, Buffy? Less is more, Deb. As I get to be old, I'm like, I don't want any of this stuff anymore. Thank you, Joanne Hawley. Yeah, Chewini Love doesn't think it's weird. Hey, Chris Crafts and Coffee. Hey, MJ. Charcoal Ninja. Potatoes. Hey, Patty Hartman again. Marissa Martin. Hey, Cindy G. You used to have a Great Dane that would do that. It's so, I think he is like half Great Dane. Hey, it's Gemini Girl's birthday. Happy birthday, babe. I love that. Happy birthday to you. I love that you're here celebrating with us. Hey, Helen Baker. No, I'm not super behind. Okay. Nana Boss Audits, welcome in. Hey, Gabriel. Oh my God, Marissa Martin, I know. Even, oh, it's such a good point. Ghostwriter, even clothes, guys, are seasonal. And I didn't learn that lesson. There we are. I'm caught up. Hey, Noelle. Jill Turner. Where's Kim is Blue? Is she here? Hey, teacher, mama, nurse. I remembered today. I didn't learn that until recently that even good for you. There she is. Kim is Blue. I knew you weren't far away, babe. Nancy, yeah. Okay, so here's how I look at it, Nance. Now that I have that booth in the boutique close by, I look at stuff I bought 6-9 months ago and I'm like, I would rather have the money. I would just rather make money at this point on this stuff. I'm like, what did I wear? I was looking at dresses today that I bought and I'm like, I've worn this once. I'm like, I wore this once in Kansas City. Like, I don't want clothes that I'm just like, it looks cute hanging in my closet, but I'm not wearing it. So it's like, would I rather sell it for $20? You betcha. $30? Absolutely. Tommy's not great today, Punisher. Thank you for asking. He's not doing great. Hey, Sandy O'Connor. Well, thank you for being on the replay crew, Sandy, and thank you for being with me for so long, and also the whole replay crew. I love you guys, and thank you. Hey, Mrs. Patty Cake. Yeah, Nancy, Marissa Martin, my booth. Hey, Holly, my booth is not selling as much as it was the first month. It did really well. The second month, it did pretty dang good. And then I went in there the other day, and to be fair, my ladies weren't there that work there. There was like this high school girl working there, and she goes, I sell at least a couple of pieces a day out of your booth still. And I said, oh, okay. Tommy did not move rooms, and I don't know. He's sleeping right now. I don't know how much he wants me to share. We got some bad, there's no answers yet. So it's hard to say, hey, Just Joan, bad concerning news about blood work results, about some blood work results that could be resulting in something not good. Don't know if it's autoimmune, don't know if it's cancer, don't know. Hey, Mrs. Carson, thank you, Cindy G. And I'm not panicking yet because we're just waiting to know. But Tommy was going to move out of ICU today into a regular room with like a couch and a TV. And they said absolutely not. So now he's staying in ICU and they're going to continue to run tests. He said that they have been literally running tests the entire day today. So, oh, I'm sorry, Lacey Silver. That's so sad. You're having a rough time, babe. Lacey, we love you. I'm sorry that you're going through it. Yeah, Nancy, the reason I don't want to like get too far into it with you guys is I don't want to alarm anybody and I don't want anybody to think the worst. Like we just don't know anything yet. And I got to be honest, I'm not an alarmist like that. I don't want to make everybody freak out and go, oh my God, there's something really wrong. There probably isn't. I'm praying that there isn't, but they're definitely concerned. The doctor seems to be pretty concerned and said there's something going on here based on your blood work. And he said, you'll be in ICU for the foreseeable future. So they're just going to run tests. It's Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? Yes, it's Wednesday. I don't think they're too staffed on the weekends, which I hate. So I'm hoping today, Thursday and Friday, that they'll get a lot of answers. They'll get a lot done. I don't know, Punisher. I was wondering that too. That's a great question. I don't know. And to be honest, guys, as close as me and Tommy are, I don't make decisions like that for him. You know, I'm going to thank you, It's Gamma's World. I'm going to let him make his own decisions on that. Kind of like how he runs his channel, kind of like how he runs his life. I mean, we don't really, I don't want to tell Tommy too much what to do when it comes to that. When it comes to his health, I mean, I like to sit and be his second set of ears and all of that, but hey Vince, Tommy is very educated and he knows his body really well, and he's I trust how he makes his decisions, and I don't want to try to sway that. If that makes sense. If I like to make decisions together if at all possible, but I certainly don't want to overstep and be like, "No, this is what you're doing." Like, I don't like to. The reason I get careful about that's with anyone. I don't like people telling me what to do. So I feel very hypocritical being like, "This is what you need to do," and like take over. He's a 55-year-old man, and that's how I feel about all of my adult friends. Tommy, I'm like, these are adults. They know how to make decisions. I don't want to be like, because I get that. You know what it is? Hey Margie Barr, hey Bridge. I'm so sensitive to it at this point from being a YouTuber. I get so many emails and comments left of people going, "This is what you need to do. You need to be doing this. You're not doing this enough." And it's like, I don't need people telling me what to do. So I think I get super sensitive about it. And I get that way with Tommy. Hey, Katie, I get that way with Tommy. So I'm like, I don't want to overstep and tell him what to do because it makes me feel so gross when people do it to me. Punisher, I'm the same way. Holy shit. Don't tell anyone I pay you to say you're happy to see me. Oh my God. Alicia, I love you, but you don't have to drop those giant ass super chats, babe. You're my friend for free, and I love you. And I'm really happy to see you. I really missed you. I texted, she's been having an issue at home with something. Nothing bad, it's nothing major, but I texted her and I was like, I can tell you weren't there. Like, I know, even though Alicia doesn't say much, I always know when she's there. And do you remember the times, Alicia, at the end of the streams, I was like, "Oh, you're still here?" Like, I always know when you're there. And I know when you're not there. I can just feel it when you're here and when you're not here. So I missed you. You were very missed. That doesn't mean you have to send me a huge super chat. I love you. That helps me so much. You know that. So thank you. I'm super grateful for it, babe. Thank you. Well, who's this? Fat Cat's Heaven? Your just let them philosophy is very comforting. I know, Alicia, and it's means it's therapeutic when you're here. You're just a good friend of mine, and I love it when you're here. Your philosophy is very comforting in many ways. Well, thank you for saying that. You have to let people, not the let them theory. I don't always agree with that theory, but I very much believe in like, let people be wrong. I get so much hate. Let them do it. Let them cry and scream and kick and yell about it. Like, I can't do anything about it anyway. And I'm not going to waste a ton of energy trying. I have done that for the past few weeks, but I wouldn't say that I've come out here combating it and fighting back in the dumb way like a 2-year-old. Hey, Willow Tree, like, well, she said this, and it's not like this back and forth in that way. I like to break down everything they say and see how much we examine it and how it doesn't make sense. And I also like to take, like I said yesterday, it's always a learning opportunity for me when haters behavior, when they show their behavior so much, I'm like, that is fascinating. I want to talk about it. Like, it's interesting to me. Hey, Norm, but am I out here trying to be like, and I didn't say this, and she said this, and that's not true, and I can show you where I didn't say that? I'm not doing any of that. I'm not here to prove anything wrong. Let them be totally wrong about me. I don't mind that. But Nora did a great stream today. Thank you again, Alicia. That was so nice of you. Nora did a great stream today talking about having basically like compassion for others. And I really liked it. I listened to most of it. I was cooking something today. Guys, did you know, like, as adults, thanks, Angie Mo. Did you guys know? Like, I found this out not too long ago because I saw it in a meme. Hey, Pat Jonas, like, first of all, I just recently found out you can go buy like a cake and nobody's going to say anything. Like, you can just eat it. That's pretty cool. I've done that with brownies. But did you also know that, like, you can throw into a crock pot, hey, Sharon, a bunch of potatoes and like garlic and green onion and like garlic seasoning and like butter and just cook it for like 5 hours? Did you guys know you could do that? I didn't know until I did it today, and it's still in the crock pot and it like smells so good. And like, I guess you'd call it like a potato au gratin type of deal, but it smelled at my house amazing. And all I did was just I just sliced up potatoes. I followed this recipe from this amazing lady on Facebook. You put tabs of butter all over it. She added some chicken broth just for moisture. I did vegetable broth because chicken broth freaks me out. I don't know if it's like ground up bones into a liquid. Makes me feel like a cannibal. No, it doesn't need water. I just added a little bit of chicken broth, tabs, a whole stick of butter, but you cut it into tabs. Hey, Renee B. And then she did it's not everything bagel seasoning. She got it from Costco and I've had a thing of it for years. It's Kinder's or Kinder's brand, but it's salt, pepper, and garlic. So then I sprinkled that on and then I was like, why stop there? I took a thing of the minced garlic in the fridge and I put that everywhere. I was like, why stop there? So then I took like a boatload of cheese and I was like, why are we stopping there? And then I took Boursin cheese that I was going to throw away anyway because I ate some on crackers the other night and I was like, there's just a tiny bit left and I don't want to finish it. So then I was like, why stop there? So I scattered the Boursin cheese. Hey, Caitlin, all over it. Hey, MLG Gamer. Yeah, the blend. That's what it's called, Erica. And I just threw that shit on high for like 5 hours. Hey, Honey Lou. Well, you gave me my apron that I wear. So I was like, why haven't I thought of this in almost 42 years that you can just throw shit like that in a crock pot? You don't have to get it to go somewhere. So here's what else you could do. I thought, yeah, I'm going to do this again next week. Maybe not next week, but I'm going to do the same thing. Okay, Chowini, I'm going to I have to sneeze. I think I have to sneeze. I'm not sure yet. Hold on. Is Armina in here? Okay, so here's what I'm going to try next week. I want to do the same thing I just said with the potatoes, but why wouldn't we throw in like a ton of broccoli? Why wouldn't we do like a cheesy potato broccoli bake with some garlic? I even thought about throwing carrots in. I was like, why don't you just go crazy? Throw in a carrot. Hey, Crafty Carrie. Thanks, Punisher. Yeah, West Coast. I was like, why are we not doing this on the regular? We're all going to die at some point. Eventually, we're going to be dead and gone forever. Like, why wouldn't, Gamma's World, like, why wouldn't you, in the comfort of your own home, make some potatoes and cheese? Like, it's going to lift your spirits, I promise. If you're depressed, make some fucking cheesy potatoes. That's just it's a what is it? A cure-all. Hey, Tammy, no cream cheese, Liz. I did regular, just shredded cheese. Hey, Keith. Okay, Mama E, I mean, I thought about not the carrots, but what would you do about oh yeah, D. What about broccoli? Would you do Wendy Brewer? I got that years ago at an antique store. There's Armine. Okay. She's making a cake. Punisher, this is a cool watch. It's a Rado. Don't show Tommy that I don't wind my watches. It makes him crazy. I just wear them for jewelry. This is one of my favorite watches because I love turquoise and it's extremely rare. It's a Rado. I don't know how you say it, but it's really old and it's so cool. Oh yeah, some zucchini and cauliflower. That would be nice. Hey, Aspire. So thinking about it, and I really liked, thanks, Kestrel. Are we talking taste or medical requirements? Keith, I don't know what you mean. We're usually talking about food. I know, Gamma's World, it's like, oh, yeah, you could. Yeah, I don't love mushrooms with potatoes. That's not true. I'll do it. Okay, I'll do it, Linda. Thanks, Punisher. Yeah, this is one of my favorites. I love it. You could add bacon to it, Lumen. You could do bacon bits. Me too, Punisher. I think I'm going to try that. I know for sure. I love broccoli. So I think next time I'm going to throw broccoli in with it and the potatoes and the cheese. Now you could throw rice in if you wanted, but I think I would leave the rice out. Yeah, I did green onions, Jen Finberg. I chopped up a ton of green onions and I put that in with it. That's okay, Amy M. You could do vegan cheese. Yeah, guys, it felt right. It feels right in my life right now, under some stress. And it just feels right to take it down a notch, cook some fucking potatoes, right? I mean, that's the answer. Honestly, hey, Kat, I feel like if you put me in a room with Marilyn Honig, I'd be like, let's break potatoes. Like, we both are chubby. Let's eat. I feel like that's the answer, is just some like really cheesy potato. How are you going to fight with your worst enemy over with a room with like a buffet table of like different delicious things? Thank you, Kestrel. Like, if you put me, I think that would solve honestly all the hate. If you put us in a room together with like tables. No, Chewini, if you put us in a room together with like tables of like just a smorgasbord, like just potato, like different types of potatoes, like funeral potatoes, mashed potatoes. I love goat cheese. The potatoes I made today, and then you had like several different cakes, maybe a key lime pie, and they were like, Reese, Marilyn, we're gonna put you two in this room, and everybody, like all of you, watch behind some like two-way glass, and you're like, oh my God, they're gonna fight. Oh, it's going down now. They're gonna rumble. And I'm like, you know what? Oh my God. And I'd like totally melt and be like, look here. And I'd like give her a plate first. And I'd be like, no, you go ahead. And I'd be like, did you see that they have key lime pie? Like, can you imagine? I feel like that's what would happen. I'd be like, and you know that time that you said, is that ranch dip? Oh my God. Do you see the garnish on that? Like, I feel like things would change. Although I'm soft like that. Like, I would definitely, there's no way, especially too, if there was like little pizza bites or something. Oh, that's lovely, Jen Finberg. Dang, girl. Jen, I need the recipe for that. Cindy G says, I don't think she would notice. I would notice though. And especially like if Marilyn was like, no, you're not going to eat. We're going to fight. I'd be like, no, we're not. I'm going to eat first and then we can throw down. Like, I'm happy to go at your throat. But first, we're going to go over these potatoes and I want to know who made them and I want a recipe right now. That's what would happen. There's no way. The same thing would happen. Like, I could easily be kidnapped and murdered if you opened a rusty old man and you were like, hey, there's puppies in here. I'd be like, no way. Let me see. Do you guys have any chihuahuas? Like, I would absolutely get distracted and forget about my safety. That would be the same thing with my haters. I'd be like, you are not going to believe that there's key lime pie. Like, let's eat, girl. What are we kidding? Who are we kidding? We love to stuff our faces. We both look like a bowl of mashed potatoes. We both do, right? I called her Marilyn the manatee. I don't look any different. Like, we could probably just forget all that was said if we ate if there was just food. Now, you got to be careful there, because if you put me in a room with Marilyn and it was literally just Hannibal Lecter food, if it was like nothing but like a tray of meats and like fish, hey Heather, and like bones and like chicken with bones and tendons in it, and you had like gelatin looking prime rib and like stuff with veins, then I'm going to get pissed. And I'm going to be like, is my period coming? Mods, does anybody know? Yadira, when's my period? Yeah, if it could go both ways. Food really does. Ew, Punisher, you're definitely American. Food definitely does have like different effects on people. Like, if I walk in somewhere and I'm like, oh my God, did you see the menu? Did you see those like spring roll things? Or I can walk in somewhere and I'm like, did you see the menu? I'm pissed. There's nothing I'm going to eat here. The world is over. Like, food can make me happy or really, really upset. Guac. Yeah. Meredith Lynn, like, can you imagine if I was oh my God, I didn't even, the possibilities. What if you put me in a room with Marilyn and it was like a big table full of Mexican food? Oh my God. I wouldn't have a bad thing to say about her. I'd be like, you look familiar. Do you want to try this queso with me? Like, I would forget. All would be forgotten. Everything would be forgotten. I am a vegetarian pretty much. I don't eat any fish. I really don't want to touch chicken. It makes me feel like a cannibal. I once a year or so I'll eat like an expensive fillet, which is way out of character for me, but that's about it. Oh no, I'll eat some bacon. Some I do like a BLT, but otherwise, no, never had a pork chop, never had a piece of shrimp, never had. Oh, I eat eggs. I love eggs. Yeah, I'm not vegan or anything. I just don't like eating meat because it makes me feel like I said this the other day. How do all of you who eat meat, how do you pop something into your mouth and like it gets squishy and chewy and there's a vein stuck in your tooth and you're just like, oh, a tendon. How do you not puke everywhere? I can't do it. Like I'm way too about textures and I start feeling like Hannibal Lecter. And I've said this. I love Hannibal Lecter. I don't like his life choices. So it's the same as the We Stand Tall song. Like I love the song. I hate the cult, right? We can still like the Scientology song. Hey, Lindsay, I wish I could come over. Gary Mackey. So happy that Tommy is doing better, although I think he is threatening world weather by now. So be able to breathe. I know. Hey, Ewa, I hope you're feeling better. Tommy can breathe through his nose again and he can take a deep breath. And that is so wonderful. I'm so happy about that. Thank you, Gary Mackey. And I didn't even know you were over here. Thank you for coming over, sir. Thank you for the super chat. Well, Punisher, I'll tell you what I ate today, and I'm on a kick. I eat it almost every day. Heather, I make on the daily now because they're cheap right now at Costco. I've been making guacamole toast. What's it called? Avocado toast. So what I do is, in case you want to know, and then let's talk about real stuff, but I take 2 avocados because they go bad so quickly. I use 2, and I put a ton of olive oil in with it and lemon juice. And then I chop it all up, mash it up really good. And I bought this really nice bread at, no, I wouldn't wear socks when I was little, Debbie. My mom said that I refused to put socks on my feet. She also said I took all my clothes off and she would find me outside naked all the time. So I mashed that up. Hey, Dawn. And then I bought this really nice, thick cut whole grain bread at, you can get it at the regular store, but I got 2 packs of them at Costco because I gave 1 loaf to my mom. And it's got the seeds in it and stuff. It's Nature's Own brand. It's really good. Tommy is very emotional. Yeah. No, Anita Card, Grody. I'm not doing it. And then I just take like giant heaping scoops and I spread it thickly on. And then I do a ton of everything bagel seasoning. And when I say a ton, I mean a ton. Boneless chicken breast, the problem with it being boneless, SoCal Joy, is it's not veinless. It's full of red, bloody veins, and it has those white, like hangy fat things. Like it has those like white, gross, like stretchy tendons. It's full of tendons. There's like tendons all around it. Do you know if you refrigerate avocados, they last? No, I'll have to try that. Hey, Diana. Interesting. Thank you for telling me that. Guys, so let's talk about what's real as far as what's going on here. No, Buffy, I can't cut it off. That's where I feel like a cannibal. It makes me feel like Jeffrey Dahmer. It makes me feel like a lesbian. Like, no, cut it off. How do you take a raw? How do you take a Ray, Michelle? How do you take a raw, slimy innard, like a piece of chicken breast? How do you just take this raw, slimy, just hacked up piece of something from Jeffrey Dahmer he had in his freezer, and you look at it and you're like, oh, I'm going to just cook this tonight. And I'm just going to cut off all these disgusting webbing, veiny tendons that are hanging off of it. Yeah, lesbian, because that's what vaginas feel like and look like. It's awfully strange, hey, Jersey gal, that a raw chicken breast looks and feels like the inside of a vagina. I know this because I use my period cup every month. So when I have to reach up there to get it out. I'm like, it's chicken. It's just glistening chicken innards. And then I think, how does Tommy get into this thing? Oh, and then I start thinking about Nora and Katie did it and Diana. And I'm like, oh my God, I know so many lesbians, JoJo. And then I think I love lesbians, but I get pissed about this. Like, it's so gross. Everybody do it. Go touch a chicken breast. Go look at it. You don't even have to touch it. Just watch it shine in the light. Look at the light shining. It's glistening and it looks like a cave. It's like a cave. It's actually two chicken breasts. A vagina is two chicken breasts. Oh my God, it's even worse. It's two. And if you go in, for if you're if you have to do a pap smear, if you're a doctor, or if you're gay, if you're Nora, or if you're me on my period, you have to go between two chicken breasts. Remember that Zach Galifianakis show called Between Two Ferns? This is the same thing, between two chicken breasts. That's what a vagina is. And then I think, how do these lesbians do it? Hey, Vince, it was good to see you. Hey, Starlina. It's just, that's where the baby comes out, between two chicken breasts. Hey, old Charlie, ask and you shall know. Here's one of our lesbians. See, she said it's just like that. Did I get a super chat? Oh, wow, it's baby steps. Prayers for Tommy and you. Been listening, but I'm busy. We'll continue to lurk. I love you too, but you may not want to listen. A chicken wallet. Oh, God. Leave it to Kim is Blue. She has coined so many terms over the years, and she's a genius. I love you, baby steps, and thank you. I'm sorry that I'm being gross. Hey, Neptunes. We're vagina hating again? No, I'm going to move on from it, actually. A chicken wallet. Oh, my God. Yes, Punisher. Tommy is a vampire. Are you kidding? Ew. Should I be sad that mine doesn't glisten? I'm sure it does. If you got someone to look up in there, I'm sure it's just a glistening chicken cave. That's what they look like. It's so gross. Look, I love women and I love lesbians. The sad thing is, I love women way more than I love men. I love men too. I don't have anything against men. But I think women are just really fun and funny, and they're pretty, and they always look like they have so many exotic features to them. And you look at a man and it's like nice cargo shorts. Like, women put so much thought into what they're doing, and they're fun to talk to. Hey, Amy Edge. So I don't know. I just am like, women are just so much more interesting to me in so many ways, but I am never going to be a lesbian. I couldn't do it. I can't do it. I won't do it. I don't like my own vagina. I don't want to see it. Yeah, of course, not all women, but I like women. For the most part, I just like them more. I don't know. I just do. A chicken wallet. I call it ham wallet, but I could totally see it being a squish chicken. Yeah. Nice, Donna Cooper. I'm glad your husband's back. A squish chicken? Squish chicken? Squish chicken? This is very important. Does Tommy have a legal power of attorney? They make medical decisions for someone who's not able to. No, not in Ecuador, Renee B. And I don't know that they have those in Ecuador. I'm not sure that the rules, how they are in Ecuador. Hey, Abdazzle. Exactly, D. Your chicken pouch. Ew, I kind of like that. Oh my God, I love that song. That song, Lips Like Sugar. Lips like chicken. Chicken kissing. I love that, Puka Vista. I'm going to be singing it all day. Buffy, don't worry, I won't. Thank you, Donna Cooper. Wow, this got really ridiculous really quickly. This is not what I wanted to talk about. I blame all of you. I'm going to gaslight the crap out of every one of you. A brother can't without documentation. Okay, thanks, Renee B. I'll mention it to him, but I don't know. I don't know how things are in other countries. Jennifer Ogle, I just can't. So, guys, let's talk about the title of this. Let's switch the subject because we chased off a lot of people. I think a lot of people left. They got upset with me. Cluck flaps. That's cute, Anita Card. A lot of people got upset with me, and that is common. That is, instead of whisker biscuit, chicken biscuit, chicken and a biscuit. Hey, Susan Trigg. Yeah, let's blame Nora because she's gay. Also, though, Yadira, you can't pick a lane. You're half gay, so we also can blame you. Um, Me too, Punisher. We're always all over the place in this chat. Tennille Brown says, I'm not gay, but I think vaginas are pretty. But besides my own, I've only seen a couple of friends during childbirth. Oh, God. That's the worst time. I can't imagine seeing someone. I don't want to see anybody's vagina, including my own. But thank you for saying that. I'm sorry that I'm shaming vaginas. I'm sure I'll get a lot of hate for it. Gamma's World is here to stay. Look at that. She meant it when she said she was coming back. When somebody gets a membership, that tells me a lot. I'm like, oh my God, mods locked the doors. Now they're not leaving. They signed the contract. Thank you, Gamma's World. King's Kid says, being on your channel is not for the weak of heart. I don't think that's a compliment. That's terrible. That sounds like something my mom would say. My mom tuned into my channel, I guess, yesterday. Hey, wine, and told me about it. And I was like, oh no, I got chills down my back this morning. I was cleaning my bathroom and my mom goes, hey, I forgot to tell you, I tuned into your channel. And I was like, oh no, my mom never goes to my channel. Hey, thanks, Lydia. Love you, babe. I would expect all hospitals would have the paperwork available. Okay, I'll have to ask him about that. Good point. Thank you, baby steps. And I love you. Thanks for your super chat. Yeah, I was like, oh God, here we go. My mom came over today and I had to give her the business and it felt good. I'm not going to lie. Like she sat in that chair and tried to tell me what's up. And I was like, you know what, Diane? I'll do it. No, Kim is blue. No. She's like, I tuned into your channel. And I was like, oh God, here we go. Hey, Beck. And I thought she was going to lower something on me. And she goes, I have to tell you, Reese. And I was like, oh no. Oh boy. What did I say? Because if my mom watched me, that would be terrible. I wouldn't be able to be myself. She goes, I'm glad you took the peace sign down. And I said, oh, me too. And she goes, but that Queen of Hearts picture that I bought for you? I was like, yes, Satan. She goes, it's your body covers it. She's like, people can't see it. And I was like, Mom, that's where I sit. She goes, we're going to have to change the way you sit. I was like, this is a problem for you, isn't it? Like, it's wild to me, the things that are problems for her, that like she loses sleep over that shit. I was like, Mom, no one cares. And no one even likes that picture. I was like, and you can't even see it. And she's like, what do you mean you can't see it? Hey, iRule. Hey, Sig Beats. Hey, Tamber June. Reese's channel is like a box of chocolate. You never know what you're going to get. Who does Puka Vista say it? Or is it like, I think it's Puka Vista. She's always like, Reese's channel is Michigan weather. Like, give it a minute, it'll change. Aw, Susan, just because you're wonderful. Today's your birthday? Well, you little peanut angel. Why didn't you tell anybody? Why are you paying me to tell me it's your birthday? Thank you. I love you, Susan Trigg, and happy birthday to Susan Trigg. God, that's cute. She's cute. Kat, a lot of people said they don't like the picture, but I like the picture, but the problem is that peace sign was better. Briggs, I think I might have it too. Oh my God, Kim, is that lamp so cute? Me too, Renee B. What was I just saying? Oh, the peace sign, guys. The peace sign, you could see it better. It was giant. Not the size of the photo, but the actual just the main event of the picture was a peace sign. You could see it. Well, a psycho gave it to us, so I can't have it here anymore because it got voted off the damn island. So now we have Queen of Hearts, which I like it. I like it with the We're All Mad Here pillow. It's a nice little Alice theme. This shit, not so much, but I don't know what to do with my life. And so I like it, but you just can't see it that well anyway. It's kind of small, like everything's small in that, but you can see it. But my God, I must have argued with my mom about it for like a good 7 minutes. I was like, Mom, I'm cleaning my toilet right now. Like, none of this shit matters to me. So then I thought I was off the hook. I got up early this morning. I got so much done today. And yeah, Margie Bart. And I thought I was off the hook. I thought I was clean and good and safe. And I got a text from my mom. And she goes, I'm in your driveway. Can I come in? I was like, son of a, no, no. I was like, no. I was like, actually, I'm not home. She was like, your car is here. Lazy Silver, you're a baby angel as well. Thank you for gifting memberships. I love when you guys do that. Thank you, babe. I think about you a lot. I know, isn't it cute, Helena? God, and by the way, thanks for the thumbnails. My mom commented on that today, Helena. She goes, I was leaving and she goes, I was up at her place because I took the dogs. And she goes, how do you make your pictures? And I said, how do I make my pictures? And she goes, how do you do all that for your channel? And I was like, oh, Diane, I don't do shit. I was like, nobody, I don't do anything. I was like, my mods run my life, girl. I was like, my calendar is up to my mods. I don't know. I don't know shit about anything. And she was like, you don't make those pictures? I was like, have we met? I don't know how to reboot my phone. I don't know how to put air in a tire. Like, no, I absolutely not. She goes, wow. I said, yeah, they do everything. They run I was like, they decorated this whole place. I was like, my mods did it all. They shipped everything here. I was like, I don't do anything. No, my mom came over today. And guys, I want you to know I put up boundaries and I'm kind of proud of myself. My mom has done this for the longest time and I don't like it. This is a real thing. I don't like it. I took, actually she did it today, but I did it in the last few days. I've been taking loads of stuff to the Goodwill just to get rid of things, donate things I don't need anymore. Thanks, Tamber June. And my mom was going today. So I said, can I load up the back of your car and give you some stuff? And so I started to do it. And I thought she was going to leave. And she sat down. And I was like, oh, shit. Because I was cleaning out this whole office. And I said, what are you doing? She goes, I'm going to sit here and help you do it. And I went, oh, no, you don't need to. I was like, I'm good. I feel good about this. And she was like, no, I'll help you go through your stuff. And I was like, okay, that sounds great. Ruby, hey, Ann Battles. So I start going through shit. And she goes, what is that? And I was like, I don't know. She's like, well, why don't you know? And I said, I don't know, because I'm just opening it in front of my eyes, just like it's being opened in front of your eyes. Like my guess is as good as your guess. I don't know because we're doing things at the same time in real time. And she was like, Reese, she was like, this is fairly disorganized. And I went, okay. I don't take the bait anymore with anybody. I went, okay. And she goes, you can do better. And I said, oh, I know I can. I said, I'm still going through stuff. And my mom does this to me. She goes, you've lived here for 2 years. And I was like, okay. I said, Mom, and you know what I said to her? I said, this is true. I said this to my mom. Hey, Caroline in Canada. And Jason, if you're here today, I said this and you guys would be proud. I said, Mom, you're kind of starting to sound like my haters. And she went, what does that mean? And I said, you're upset with me for your own moral reasons. I said, I've done nothing illegal. You just think it's immoral that I have clutter in my desk and office. And I said, you're judging me based on your own ethics and morals, but it's actually like nothing I'm really doing wrong in the world. It's just, you're just telling me that you don't like it. And she was like, And I said, I'm just pointing that out to you. And she goes, well, you've lived here for 2 years. And I said, yeah, you already said that. I said, but here's the thing. I was like, I live here. This is my place where I rent. And I said, and I pay, Jeannie. I said, I pay rent here. I pay to live here. I was like, so if I want to live in filth, I will. I said, no, I won't. But I said, I'm almost 42. And I said, you have to understand. Guess what I said? Guess what I said? We learned it yesterday in therapy. I said, Mom, you have to understand. There are going to be marks on the wall. And she goes, well, what does that mean? Because my mom's trigger word is marks on, like getting marks, marking shit up, messing something up, staining something. My mom can't handle it. And she goes, "What does that mean?" And I said, you got to live. You have to live. Like, there's a pile of clutter over here. I got to go through it. She's right. I could be living here for 5 years. It doesn't matter. It's my stuff. It's not stolen TVs from Walmart. It's not stuff smuggled in from Ecuador. It's my stuff. And I said, "Mom, it's my stuff collecting dust. If I pay for it to be there, I'm paying rent here." And I said, "If I want to live like this, I'm going to live like this." She was like, "Okay." And I said, "Mom, I'm not trying to like be combative with you or challenge you." I said, "But the thing is, like, you have to let people be themselves. Like, you have to let people live how they're going to live, right? Like, you have to let people have really shitty friends if they're going to have really shitty friends. You have to let people live in a dirty mess if that's how they live. Life is wear and tear. Life is full of wear and tear. And I am a wear and tear kind of girl. I am not a museum kind of girl. My mom is a museum kind of girl. She is like, uh-oh, it's clean. Oh God, don't touch that. Use a coaster. Like, I people like that. It's okay if you're that way, but it makes others, such as myself, have anxiety. It gives me like fucking panic attacks because I'm like, can I sit here? Is it okay if I sit? Like, or is this chair just for show? Like, I don't like being around that. Yeah, your house is lived in and I pay to live in it. Like, it's not some charity situation. Like, I pay to live here. So please let me live in my own space. Now, if I was living in my mom's house and for free and I lived like in a fucking bedroom in her house, I could totally understand my mom being like, this needs to be cleaned. This is like, because I would be living under your roof, your rules, and you pay the bills, Cindy G. But I pay my bills and I rent this place and I have a landlord. And so it's like, yeah, for her to be like, you've lived here for 2 years. I'm like, yeah, I could have lived here for 10 years. Fuck it. Put me here for the last 40 years. It doesn't matter. Like, there's nothing illegal going on. Like, it's okay. You don't like the mess. And that makes me think so much of my haters. I realized this the other day. I missed some super chats, and I don't like to do that in case those people leave. Baby Steps isn't leaving. Thank you, Baby Steps. Thank you for your super chat. Sierra Terry, I've missed you. And Tommy, her husband's name is Tommy. This is for making me laugh my ass off at work. I love you guys. Thank you, Sierra Terry. That's a giant ass super chat, girl. Thank you. And West Coast is proud to be. I knew you would be. I thought of a lot of you in the Zoom call, especially like Lumen, West Coast. I thought of a lot of you. Yeah. And Tamber June makes a good point here. Thank you guys for the super chats. Tamber June, where'd you go? It looks amazing for only 2 years. I still have packed things. That's my point. You're judging people based on what you would do. I still have tons of shit in boxes. You know why? I moved from a 4,000. Hey, Hux. Hang on, I'm going to yell. Thank you. Sorry, I'm cold. I have tons of boxes because I moved from a giant house in Kansas City to a trailer. I don't have room for all this stuff. It's in boxes, and that's okay. Like, but here's the thing. It makes me think so much of our haters. And if you look at life this way, I think it helps. Yeah, Margie Barr, but my haters, such as Marilyn, let's use Marilyn as the example because she's more of a human to me than the other two. The other two are like not even real to me. When you're that far gone to like be a pedophile, I don't treat you as a human. You're not even real to me. Marilyn is still real to me. She's a person, right? With feelings and thoughts. And sometimes she runs them herself and sometimes she doesn't. But Marilyn's whole deal, the whole reason she hates me is she doesn't like the way I live my life. That's all of our haters. All of our haters are what my mom did to me this morning. My mom did it in my real life, in my immediate reality. And she looked at me and she made a face and went like a hater would, right? Like disappointment. Like all of our haters are just a father that's super disappointed at us that, my biggest haters are basically like if I had gone to high school and I let my coach down. I feel like all of our haters are just these people that are like, You could have done better, champ, but you chose the wrong path. You're a real piece of shit for that. It's all ethics and moral based. Like, it's just because I'm not living the life that you approve of. Do you guys get that? When you look at shit on that kind of a scale, it's like, damn, that really minimizes it. It's not scary. It's not like worrisome. I used to worry when I moved here 2 years ago. That was my big fear of being close to my mom, is I always felt like I was in trouble because she'd come over here and go, "That's dusty. You need to unpack that." And I'd be like, "Okay, all right, I'll do it. I'll do it." Like, I didn't stick up for myself. Hey, Marie Marian, because I always felt like I was in trouble. Hey, Debbie Gonzalez. Now the difference is I've set boundaries for myself that are healthy, and I've worked on me, and I know what I like and what I will allow, and I know what I don't like and what I won't allow. Thanks, Tiffany B. So it's not like I was mean to my mom. I wasn't like, "Shut up, mom." I didn't do any of that. That would be an unhealed person, right? Imagine if I had talked to my mom shitty and been like, "Well, that's your fucking opinion. Get out of my house." What if I did something like that? That's how my haters act. They don't work on themselves to deal with their problems. She gave me that problem and it was very judgy. And that was the first thing I said. Did you turn Hux? Did you just unplug it? Okay, unplug the crock pot in like 15 minutes, okay? Actually, okay. I don't know if it's done. Thanks, Debbie. That's fine. Thank you, son. Yeah, no. I just said the first thing I said to my mom, and honestly, I didn't say this like as a dig at her. I said it because it was an instant realization for me. It was like a learning opportunity for me when she went, "Hey, Jennifer Steps," when she looked at me all judgmentally and she went, first she started by saying, "What's all that stuff?" And it was shit in boxes. "Hey, Tracy." And I went, "I don't know." And I was trying to open the box and she goes, "Hey, Lenore Gray." She goes, "Well, what's in there?" And I said, "Mom," I said, "I'm opening it at the same time as you are. Both of our sets of eyeballs are looking at it with fresh new eyes. I don't know. I will know when you know, like when I open the box." And it was like a bunch of books and papers. And I said, "Here's what it is." And she goes, "Yeah, Lacey Silver, we could do that charity too. I chose the Asher House for this month, but we could also do that." And I said, she goes, "Well, how long has that been there?" And I said, "Well, you know how long." She goes, "You've lived here for 2 years, Reese." She was like, "You should have gone through that stuff by now." And I said, "Well, that's okay, but I didn't." Like, so I put it back. Well, Briggs, here's a good learning opportunity though. Yeah, Cindy G, that's a good point. A very long time. But here's a good learning opportunity. I put it back on my mom and I said, she goes, "You've lived here for 2 years, Reese." She did the Kristen Wiig thing from Bridesmaids. She was like, "Oh, Helen knows the owner." She was like, "Big whoop." My mom did the same thing. She was like, "You've been here for 2 years, Reese." And I went, "Well, that's okay." Instead of it penetrating me and making me feel bad, normally in the past, I would have been like, "I know. I mean, I don't know. I get busy. I get consumed in things. Like, I don't know." Like, normally that's how I would have reacted and been like, "I know." But like, I would have stressed out reaction, right? But I just went, "That's okay." I put it back on her and I went, "That's okay." Like, I'm not going to accept that as a judgment, basically. That's okay. Takes as long as it takes. Like, that's okay. And oh my God, Puka Vista. And she goes, 2 years. She did it again. She Kristen wigged me again. She was like, "Oh, Helen knows the owner." Big whoop. I love that scene. And I'm ready to party with the best of friends. And I'm gonna go down to the river. Good for you, Lumen. And so the beautiful thing was, guys, this was a true learning thing for me. I can't wait to tell my therapist at my next appointment. And Friday, got a date. Renee B, I'm going Friday to the store to stream. Thank you for asking me that. I forgot. Thank you for the super chat. Yeah, Marissa Martin, not a surprise. So she goes, like, what kind of a face is that? I love you, Helena. Thank you. And she goes, I never do this kind of shit to Huxley. And he can get dirty. Like Huxley works, he gets stinky. His room can get stinky if he doesn't pick it up. I don't walk in and go, probably around noon, Renee B. Yeah, I know Love and Life. I don't walk in and go, you stink. Like he's 16. I give him a lot of grace. He's a stinky 16-year-old. He works out in the sun. He's doing all kinds of shit outside. Like, I'm not that mom. I just don't do that to people in general. I do other shitty things. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to sound like a good person. Don't get me wrong. I do all kinds of other shitty things to be harmful to people. This just isn't one of them. So I said to her, guys, and this is beautiful. I'm actually really impressed with myself right now. And that is a rare occurrence. I said, Mom, you sound like my haters right now. You sound like my haters. And she goes, what does that mean? Like she was very offended by that. And again, I kept a cool voice. I wasn't upset. And I said, my haters hate me because they just don't agree with my lifestyle. They hate Glasgow. They hate how I mom. They hate how I have a job on YouTube. They don't like that I make money here. Like they think it's just the most disgusting thing that this is a job and I make money doing it. They hate my Honda. I don't know. They wish it was a Toyota. I don't know. They don't like the way I dress. They think I use too much blush. Like all of these things are fucking just judging me, right? Right? Like they don't like my life choices. They don't hate me because I'm Casey Anthony. Like I'm not hateable because I actually did something wrong. They just don't like me because I'm with Tommy or because I left Jeff or because I exposed the jesters or because I don't eat a lot of meats. Because I have anthropology chairs. They don't hate me because I murdered a child and you found it in my trunk. They don't hate me because I'm snorting lines during the day, but also trying to mom. They don't hate me because I'm a former criminal and hey, Randy Pearson, ran a lawnmower over a town and killed a bunch of people. They just hate me because they don't like my fucking life choices. I'm not doing anything illegal, right? They are so weird. They hate my eyebrows, Marissa Martin. That's right. So that was, hey, Riley's human. They hate me for just they don't like my ethics and my morals. When you fucking set it into that perspective and shelve it where it belongs, like it makes you want to say, like, fuck off to everybody you've ever met that was judgy. Doesn't it? Or is that just me? Am I just about to get my period? Like, it makes me want to look at anyone who gives me a judgmental look and go, are you judging me right now because you don't like the way am I a former criminal? I have one speeding ticket on my record. That's it. Like, are you judging me right now because you don't like my life choices that are perfectly legal? You just don't like them? Fuck off, get the fuck out of here. Somebody love bombed me and then backhanded complimented me and then hated me on a comment. And normally I would delete and block these, but candy corn. Yes. Thank you, Just Joan. Remember that time I ate 7 candy corns on a stream one time and I got like 35 comments of people that were like, can somebody stop this cow from grazing on candy corn, this fat piece of shit? Remember they were like, you're a fat piece of shit for the 7 candy corns. And I was like, I feel like you get triggered easily and maybe that's something you want to look into. Check this shit out. Somebody left me a comment and I think they left it because they wanted me. Uh-oh, I'm in my own stream right now. That's not what I'm doing. I think that they left it on purpose because they wanted me to read this shit. So I left it up. Listen to this. Do you guys want to hear this? This is such a good example of just rotten to the core, stupid assholes that are just useless, hollow, empty sacks of shit. Okay, I want you to listen to this. Oh my God. Remember when I bought the expensive bread at the farmer's market. It had like olives in it. Hey, Roberta, it was like some expensive ass $8 loaf of Italian bread. People lost their minds. I was getting calls like from the Pentagon, and they were like, "Hey, we're getting a lot of reports on you. This is the FBI. Homeland Security gave us a tip that you were buying this expensive bread at a farmer's market, and your poodle ate it, and you wasted $8 on a loaf of bread. And we just want to make sure that that's accurate and true, so we can keep it for our records because we're disgusted." Hey, Chops World. And I was like, "Is that it?" And they were like, "No. Did you eat 7 candy corns in 2023 on a live stream?" I was like, "Yes." They're like, "That, oh, so that was you?" Okay. They were like, "Okay, we can cross that off." Is it true that your dog ate a bunch of bagels that you bought at Costco and that got wasted? Your poodle ate it? I was like, "Yeah." They're like, "Okay." Is it true that you stole an orange cat out of somebody's yard an hour away from your house? I was like, "No, that one's not true." Yeah, they were like, "Is it true that you buy Clearly Canadian from Publix? Because those are $3 a pop." And I said, "Look, you're not telling the whole story. I buy them at buy one, get one free days. So I pay $1.50." And they were like, "Yeah, that's still not going to cut it." So I was like, "Okay, this doesn't seem like real life crimes. This sounds like something Marilyn Honig would have cooked up." Is it true that your poodle farts when he eats broccoli? No shit. There's definitely a spreadsheet on this somewhere. Somewhere out there, there's a spreadsheet. Okay, I'm not even going to read this whole thing because it's like 40 paragraphs long. And this just tells you, ew, I don't like Dave's Killer Bread. I know I support him, Renee B, but I tried to eat it and I feel like I started growing plants out of my ears. Thanks, Mrs. Patty Cake. Well, Cindy G, he does. Bo loves bagels, but he ate 2 giant packs of them from Costco. That's not cool. That's not cool. I know, Nancy, they would. Okay, guys, listen to this crazy shit. It's so crazy to me that someone will take the time to hate watch me and then leave a long 40 paragraph comment about how they feel about me. I'm like, you have mental illness and you need to fuck off into the forever you go. My period's definitely coming. Men's junk are just externalized vaginas, and vaginas are just internalized men's junk. Neptunes, that's the worst thing that I think I've heard so far this quarter of 2026. So thank you for increasing those numbers. That's the worst thing I've ever heard in my life. Not my life, but definitely this quarter. Are we in the second quarter of 2026? Yeah, second quarter. Worst thing I've ever heard. Thank you so much. I don't know if anyone's going to be able to top that. Okay, so this crazy asshole, listen to this crazy asshole. Hey, Weird Wig, thank you for your other gift from the Amazon wish list, which I didn't know was even on there. You sent 3 different items out. You brought Huxley 2 proteins and you got me that jewelry thing. How the hell did you find it? I don't see that on the wish list. I don't remember adding things. It's got to be shit from a long time ago that I didn't take off the wish list. So thank you. And I apologize that you bought me something for personal use. I was trying to just make it for the dogs, but thank you. Okay, listen to this crazy asshole. Yeah, thank you, Weird Wig. Listen to this crazy asshole. We should do like crazy asshole comments once a day. Remember when I read mean comments about me? I mean, this is also mean, but we should read crazy asshole comments because it's like, let's break that down. What a fucking psycho. You're trying to make me look crazy. You're a gaslighting crazy asshole. And you should just be cast out onto an island, like L. Ron Hubbard said. Although he said that about gay people, I just mean crazy assholes should be on crazy islands. If everyone put one nice word in here about you, what would you come up with the most? Reese, if everyone put one nice word in here about you, what would I come up with? So I have to come up with the word, or you're asking everyone else to? A nice word about me? OCD? How do I find the wish list? Can we just send you a gift card? I got no clue, girl. I don't know how to find my wish list. My mods run my life. And if we're lucky, they'll put it up. But if we're not lucky, you will never see it because I don't know how to find that shit. Oh my God, I need a card. Oh, thanks, guys. I like how all of you are putting funny. That's important to me. I like to make people laugh. You know, my favorite person who raised me is George Carlin. If I can make people laugh, my day's complete. Hey, Megan Roberts. I mean it. I love making people laugh. I've been doing it since I was a small child. I love, love, love laughing and making others laugh. Okay, let's listen to this stupid. Oh, Love and Life. That's a good one. Open. I'm open. So is my vagina. I talk about it all the time. Thank you, Just Joan. I say that about Tommy. Okay, you guys don't have to put all these nice words up. Who's paying you to do this? Alicia? You guys don't have to do this. You can be real. Now put up how you really feel. Like put up like some real words like crazy, fucking unhinged, non sequitur. That's a good one. Mentally violent, if that matters. Oh, bunny foo foo. Chub rub. Love and Life. Thank you, Nicola. I love that, Cindy G. Questionable. Questionable's pretty good. Ad hominis. Ad hominem. Is that a dip or is that a word? I can't remember. Homonyms. Goddess. Dang, Lacey. You guys on it. Loyal. That's nice. I love that. Reese is unapologetically human. That is true. I do not apologize for who I am. And if I go too far, join the damn take a number. My mom has been saying that since I've been alive. Every time I open my mouth, my mom's like, Reese. I'm like, oh my God, we've been doing this for 40 years. When are you going to stop? Like, this isn't going to change. This is stuck in one gear and it's never going to be any different. Thank you guys. That was really nice. Weird Wig, that was so kind. Thank you to anyone who gets us stuff on the wish list. I thought it was all just dog treats and cat treats. But if you ever send that stuff, I appreciate it so much. Bo goes through so many bones. And when you send me bones for him, that really, really helps. Thanks, Kim is Blue. Thank you, Lumen. Guys, that was really nice. We didn't have to start a word train. And you lied about it. I love you guys. Thank you, Jamie Palmer. You guys are cute. You're the best, truly. Honestly, I love you guys. I can't imagine my life without this channel. I'd have to be dead. I'd honestly have to be dead. Okay, Debbie Zito, that's enough. I got to blow my nose. Can we read this crazy asshole? Hold on. Okay, Anita, now I know you're lying. Okay, listen to this crazy asshole. This is such a fun comment. I feel like I need to share it with the world. All right, Yadira. Oh, Katie Rady. Gross. It's like room temperature. Thank you, Jason. Okay, Marissa Martin. Listen to this backhanded bullshit. I love my favorite type of people are passive aggressive, just slime ball assholes. Like I'm not kidding, by the way. Give me, if you have like a boss or somebody that you need to deal with and you're like, oh, I don't want to deal with this person, they backhand compliment me. Give it to me. Give me all the people that you don't want to deal with like that, because I get all excited. I'm like, oh yeah, yes, let's do this. I'm like, yes, I love people who are just like, you do. Oh, Helen knows the owner. Big whoop. Oh, Lydia, this stupid asshole left a comment on my channel last night, and thanks for paying to say it. And what I guess I'm getting at is human behavior is weird. Also, show me your friends. I'll tell you who you are. Don't leave, because we're going to talk about that too. Hey, Jamie Castro, listen to this stupid asshole. Listen to their stupid name. Sassential? Sassential? Hey, Don Perso, Sassential? Well, judging on that alone, you're a stupid asshole. Hey, pepperoni nips. I also just love to call people stupid assholes. Have you ever tried that? It's just such a fucking 1-2 punch. It's such a good combo to be like, you're a stupid asshole. Like, ugh, it's awful. It's like, oh, damn. Like, that hit me. That hits me. That's a lot. Good for you, Cindy G. Okay, listen to this. Just listen. It's still on my channel, so you can go see it. What baffles me is that you're actually a talented speaker. Let's start with love bombing. What baffles me is that you're actually a talented speaker, funny and sharp. You could easily have a commentary show that reaches a much larger audience. It's insane to see that potential channeled instead into catering to the few who replace a real life community with an artificial online one. Al, there it is. Oh my God, you were so slick. I hardly felt the burn. I used to watch you because you are genuinely hilarious with an ability to take everyday, relatable scenarios and highlight the funny absurdity in them. Okay, so now you love me again. Okay. I stopped when the roll call became the whole show and the constant stopping to engage with the chat took over the entire broadcast. Thanks for telling us we really care. Please hold. If you weren't so chat oriented, your channel could actually grow and you wouldn't be financially dependent on your chat. And by extension, the drama that will always follow it. Since then, you've damaged your integrity by supporting a self-confessed con man that you yourself exposed. And now you've fully committed. I'm skipping to this because this is so good. Now you've fully committed to your villain era, saying things and collaborating with people that are completely inconsistent with who you used to be. Quite a sad arc, really. I hope you recognize it at some point. Oh, you're so good with words. Here's what I wrote if you want to know my response. Who's the sad one? You took the time to come over here, starting by love bombing, then passive aggressively backhanding me. Get the hell out of here. Why even waste your time? You're a very insecure person who needs to put others down in a slimy way. We call those losers. I still have a little bit of Scientology in me. My villain era. I don't know who the fuck this is, Jamie Castro. It's a stupid asshole. Unbelievable. I was like, good Lord, like who takes the time to write? Like, I can't, I still can't get, like, if I don't like something, I abandon it. I don't ask to speak to the manager. Well, that's not true. I did it first, watch that one time. I admitted to it. I'm not a get the manager kind of girl. I don't give a shit about bad behavior if it doesn't affect me. You made the choice to click on my face, step out of your own lane to come over and comment on what you see wrong about me. This is what I was saying. We need the Whitney Houston song. I can't ever remember the damn lyrics, but you paid me. Hey, Lolo. Bitch, I don't play. I'm petty and I'm known to throw shade. Hating ho. Please just go. Debbie, I need you. I can't ever remember the next part. But then we'll skip. Girl, bye. Yeah. Bitch, listen. Fuck you. Bitch, listen. Fuck you. Woo, woo, woo. Unfucking real. Thank you for paying $5 to do that. Happy to sing any song you want for $5. I'm as deep as a puddle. You've got a mental instability at best. Look, I'm not a doctor. I can't make a diagnosis, but I have theories. Okay. And I wasn't born last night. I was born 3 years ago. Okay. So, what the ever loving shit made you the king of all things to come and click on my channel? Thank you, D, to click on my face, give me a view that pays me, by the way. Sassentials. Okay. That's a horrible word. It sounds like some skincare that was like in 1974. Do you use Sassentials? It makes you smell amazing. It makes you smell like pussy cream. I don't understand. Okay. Thanks, Money Fufu. I don't understand why Sassentials. I mean, I understand. She wanted me to read it. She wants the attention, and she's probably clicking her joy buzzer right now to it because people get off to shit like this. Nasty, unhealed, crazy, aggressive people. I talked to my therapist about this yesterday. Daily payment. Lucas is a grifter charging, is that 20 pounds for dance lessons and 5, 10 kisses, 3 cuddles. I love Lucas so much. I swam 25 meters. God, he's cute. Lord, he's cute. Thank you, Lydia. And I love you. What happened here? What's going on? It's not working. Thank you so much. And tell him I love him. Tell him Auntie Reese loves him. Oh my God, Bunny Fufu, you're cute. Yeah. Slimy ass essentials is what it is. So what I was saying to my therapist, and this is real, there are people who seek out conflict, such as Sassentials. But my therapist said something really creepy to me yesterday, and I don't know if it's true because I don't know anything about world history. But he said, like, I don't know, 30 years ago or some shit, we went to war. Is this true? I feel like that's what he said, but I kind of glazed over because I don't know anything about history, so I could be wrong. But he said something about like 30 years ago we went to war, and it showed some lady on TV in another country who was like, I don't know if it was like fucking Korea or something. I don't know. But there was some lady, I don't know where it was, but she they were torturing people, and it showed her on national TV. She was smiling about it. She was not American. It was whatever country this happened in, which I could never answer this. I don't know. But she was smiling about people being tortured. And it was like a well-known thing. He said it was like on TV. And I said to my therapist, I said, what the fuck? Like, and I'm asking you, good sir. I said, you went to school for this shit. I said, do you see people like getting off to other people being hurt? And he goes, Reese, it's a thing. He was like, people get into like pain. They like pain for themselves. What do you call that? It makes me think of Johnny Scoville because he is, what is that? A sadist, a masochist. Where he likes to burn himself. He likes the hot peppers. He likes the rush from the capsaicin. Hey, Barbara Waite. Thanks, Bunny Fufu. He burns himself. But that's not what I mean here. I mean, that's not, he's only burning himself and he loves it. Masochist. Okay. Sadism. I don't know. That is not as concerning to me because we're talking about a guy who eats hot peppers, but like people who are into harming other people and getting off to it is the creepiest shit in the world. And I said to my therapist, I said, do you have clients like that? And he went, yeah. And I said, oh my God, tell me stuff. Hey, Marty Jewell. And he was like, you would be shocked. He said, this is creepy, you guys. This is weird. He goes, you would be shocked how many people have shared with me, like he said, it's mainly men. Women don't do this as much. He said, but I think they do. They don't admit to it as much. He said, you'd be shocked how many men like to be like sexually humiliated. Big time. He said, like powerful men. He said, I've been treating them for years. He said, powerful men who are in like big, in their jobs, like they sit on a throne of power, but they like to be in pain and humiliated sexually. And I said, God, that's so weird. Like, I must be more vanilla than I think, because sex and pain to me, don't, yeah, okay, Neptune's is in here. Neptune's is a therapist. Sex and pain to me don't mix. I love having sex. I do not want to be in pain during that time. I want to be in pleasure. People are cray. That person's a loser. Yeah. Who does this shit? You're way better than your haters and better than most people. Damn, Randy Pearson. That you took it a little too far at the end there, but I'll score a point. Thank you so much. And I love you. Thank you for your super chat. You're hilarious. Who gets off? Look, I'm not going to kink shame here. Like, what you're doing sexually with your partner. I said that too. Hey, Saved by Grace. I was like, that's a different thing to me than the lady in North Korea who's, John, the lady who is smiling at people being tortured is very different than people who are controlling it in their bedroom at home. Like, whatever. If you're both consenting, that's all that matters to me. If you're adults and you're both of sound mind and you're consenting, beat each other's asses, twist your nipples off. I don't care. I'm just not into that. But he said you'd be shocked how many people are. He said it's mostly men. He goes, but I think women are also as much into it. They just don't admit to it as much. And I said, maybe women are pretty fucking smart. Once you let Satan in the back seat, it's just a matter of time till he's driving. Dang, son. I got to take a picture of that one. Get that tattooed. Damn, son. Damn. It's hardcore. I'm going to make that a stream title one day. I should change Satan, though, with Marilyn. No, I won't. Yeah, it's weird. Okay, stay with me now because I don't know where I'm going and I'm not sure what to say right now because I forgot what I was talking about, but just stay with me. It's important. I need you guys to stay with me. John, thank you for that. That was intense, man. Yeah, and battles, I'll never understand. We're trying to apply logic to people who will never understand. If you get it, then you get it. I don't understand getting pleasure out of watching people not tortured. Holy shit. Let's put it this way. Marilyn hates me to the death, right? If she came out tomorrow and said I was in a car wreck or, I'm hurt or something, I would feel for her. Like, I would feel bad for her. I wouldn't be like, ooh, yes, it's working. My voodoo doll is like, no, I don't enjoy hearing about the downfalls of people, right? Like, I just don't. It's not a thing for me. Oh my God, Lady O. Question, not a good one, but a question. How many women enjoy having their nipples twisted? I hate it. Just Joan. Hey, Styro. I'm not a nip twist kind of girl. I've got Scentsy. I call it Scentsy. Whenever Tommy gets near my nips, I'm like, they're Scentsy. Scentsy. Remember, they're Scentsy. I've got Scentsy nips. Twisted. You're out of your fucking mind. I will have you arrested. Like just a light amount. Yeah, I like that a lot. I don't mind a little bit of play there, but like, damn, calm down. Like, don't become like a DJ on them and start like twisting and trying to get like sound out of them or something. Like, I can't handle that. Marilyn is sadistic. Why am I holding on to my tits? Marilyn is sadistic. She lights up when she sees hateful comments. She does. So it makes you wonder, why are people that way, Lindsay? We've got to talk more about this. Also, nipple twisting. Lady O admitted to it. She likes them pinched a little. Ooh, yeah, no. I'll tell you though, Tommy is a professional nipplist. I'm telling you right now, sexually, like, there's not anything he doesn't fucking know. It kind of makes me mad sometimes. I'm like, where'd you learn that move? How'd you know that? And then I'm like, oh, I forgot that you're 56 and you've boned everything under the sun. Sometimes I'm like, I'm so excited to be your first. And then I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot that you've met every vagina on planet Earth. Why am I still holding these? Oh my God, D. Yeah, no. See, again, I'm not into pain. So if you're going to try to like twist and burn my nipples off, like, like a 4th of July fucking sparkler. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. Yeah, Tommy's a professional nipplist, Big Z. He is in it to win it. He knows everything. Um, he knows every button. He knows every knob. He knows what to do with my joy buzzer. He knows what to do. And I keep him around for several reasons, but that's one of them. Sorry, Cindy G. Let's get back. So what the real topic here is why are there people out there who get excited at the thought of people being harmed, tortured, harmed, like mentally, like cyberbullying, like Marilyn does? I look at her sometimes. She did a stream last night. And I was like, I could see it. I feel like I know her better than she thinks I do. I actually thought, this is crazy. I know this is nuts. I shouldn't even say it out loud. I was eating my avocado toast and I was in dreamland because I was like, God, I got the right amount of everything bagel seasoning. And I was just like if you give me the right delicious food combination, I'm like, what? Everything's wonderful. Like, it's almost like a drug. I'm like, you could say or do anything. Like, if you put like the right dessert in front of me, I'm like, I don't care about anything. Like, the world could fly by me. I don't care. Yeah, Barbara Waite. Tommy can do everything. He's got moves. So I was thinking this too while I was eating. Oh my God, Big Z. I was thinking this too. I was like, sometimes I'm like, she did a stream last night. I felt sorry for her. She looked worn out. She dropped some like very subtle hints. Stay with me. Did any of you watch it or see it? I watched a good chunk of it. I didn't watch the whole thing. But a couple of things I noticed. It creeped me out once again. I was like, okay, crazy old Marilyn. She was like, I will stay on Brett Allen Miller until the end of time. She was like, I will never stop talking about him. I was like, okay, it's a little weird. And then oh my God, I forgot to tell you guys, she fired Goot. She got rid of him. She was like, I gave him the boot. He's vile. And I was like, ooh, you might have just kept that to yourself. Like, I don't know that you should have come out swinging like that because he's really close with your Nazi friend. And you're not friends with Goot anymore. But she was like, but I love the knife order. She was like, we love each other. We're each other's POAs. And she was like, and we feed each other pineapple every morning through his disgusting beard. And she was like, I love him so much. And he fondles my left nipple. And I was like, oh my God, good for you. But she was like, but I hate Goot. And he's no longer allowed near my vagina. And I was like, okay, got it. Noted. Thanks, Kimberly Hallman. I have these like weird swoopy bangs. Yeah, everything I said, I just made up. Lacey Silver, she didn't say that. I don't know, Cindy G. Okay, so here's the weird thing. She dropped these subtle hints, and I could be wrong, but I feel like she has been abandoned. I feel like her leader cut her loose because she was like, I am here by myself. She was like, nobody's with me. I'm by myself. And I was like, that's weird. Like, that's odd. I don't know what that means. And I don't want to try to take the time to go through her mixed ass messages. That lady's crazy. And one day she says this, and then the other she says this. Yeah, I was paraphrasing, Allison. But sometimes I look at her and I feel sorry for her. No, Weird Wig. She's definitely not all there mentally. Maybe she's mad at Tommy because he hooked you. I think she wanted to bone him. I think that maybe like they're both from Vermont. For all I know, she knew who he was when he was growing up and she tried to get in his pants. I don't know. But she said many times, she was like, I am not going to let Tommy go. And I was like, good, me either. And here's the thing. I started to feel bad for her. And I was like, what if, this is crazy, but this is how my crazy ass mind thinks. I was sitting there like chowing down on my avocado toast today. And I was looking out at the barn. And I was like, what if we did a stream together? Like, what if I got her to stream with me? But it was like, we had like a referee there, and there were like, the rules were you can't mention anything that's been hateful that we've been saying about each other ever. So what's left? Like, I feel like I'd have to be like, Marilyn, what's your favorite color? Are you a coffee or a tea kind of girl? Do you prefer tall moldy strawberry men or hairless men? Like, I feel like it would be fun to do just a stream where like we're not allowed to talk and tear each other apart. No, she won't do it, Shelly, but I think it would be fun. Yeah, this Goot dude, she trashed him. She kicked him to the curb, and then I wonder if it's still there. Lindsay, do you think it's still there? Oh my God, Debbie Zito, you're hilarious. Let me see. Hold on, because this was hilarious. Ooh, Lordy. I was like, Marilyn, next time call me for advice before you start doing some crazy shit, girl. Okay, listen to this shit. I think she pissed off the hot sauce community, or like the psycho part of the hot sauce community. This dude left her a comment and said, I gotta say, what you did to Andy is wrong. Andy is Goot, which is weird because Andy is such a nice person name. Andy is like Ben or Sam. Ben's and Sam's, like usually like a Douglas. Those are all like chill dude names. Andy is one of them, and it bums me out that his name is Andy because he's a fucking psycho pedophile. What you did to Andy is wrong. He has been in a fight against Tommy for over 4 years, and from the beginning, he never did anything or said anything offensive here in the channel. And you boot him and have to announce it before everyone online to see. In front of everyone online to see. So you don't like his stance or content. So he has to go. What the fuck? I unsubbed and canceled my membership here. You cult people do this to everyone, and it seems they no longer benefit you. Yeah, I don't think it was smart of her to trash Goot publicly. I don't think it was a good idea. It may come back to bite her. We will have to check in on that at a later date. But I think that guy is, I think he's been exposed, which is good. I think he's been very exposed for what he did to Huxley. And I think he tried to double down about it the next day, and that also didn't go over well. I mean, this guy isn't burdened by deep thought. Hey, look, I'm hydrating. Yeah, Nora said Marilyn's doing a documentary about Tommy. Who the fuck knows what that would be about? Hey, Lilac Lime. Honestly, I'm like, are you just going to you know what I think she's doing? I have no idea, and I'm really worried about it. You know what I think she's doing? I think she's going to start at the beginning. I think she's going to start at the beginning of when she started hating him and put everything in hey, Happy Days, put everything in chronological order and just recycle everything and be like, so here's where it started. This is when I went to his hometown. Here's the long con. Here's where he's got tons of women who are victims. Here's what happened in 1986. I think it's just going to be like a documentary of all the shit she uncovered. And I heard that Diane Sawyer is all over it already. Like, Netflix gave her a call. Like, people are really going to be hanging out for this. Oh, no doubt. Marilyn does not allow hate. Marilyn and Knife Hoarder delete all the hate on their channels. Like, that dude is the biggest spineless pussy there is out there. Who makes up going to prison? Show us what yard you were on, dude. Come on. Hey, Laura Lou. Yeah, she's pretty dumb. I really hope, though, she did mention that like she's going to have a busy summer. And she said something about, well, she also said some crazy shit. Yeah, just Marla. She said Reese and Tommy. Did she say you too, Lindsay? Or did she just, she said Tommy is our kingpin and he calls the shots. He's running me, Nora, and Lindsay. Yeah, because me, Nora, and Lindsay are such weak little women that need to be run and told what to do. Okay, another one that I was like, no one's going to believe that. Like, we are the cattiest bitches. Can you imagine Tommy trying to tell us what to do? Holy shit. But she also said that, Yeah, Tommy is behind all of this from Ecuador. Hey, Cursine. She also said that Tommy and I could be killing baskets of puppies and you guys would still love us. I think I sensed a little jealousy there. I think that she gets sad that I don't have to clickbait a stream. I don't have to, I can talk about my nipples and I still carry 300 people. She has to clickbait the shit out of stuff to get 150 people. Yeah, she's very weak, Lindsay. I felt bad for her, but she did say that she was thinking about like, hey, Kiki. She said that she was thinking about taking a step back and like maybe just working on crocheting or maybe not doing her channel as much. And I thought, you know what? That's what I liked about Nora's stream today is it's like, I hope she does do that. We're never going to stop. If you keep coming after us, we will continue after you. If you decide to finally take a step back and just do crocheting, kind of like Susie Oberholtz threw in the towel, we will stop. That's how that works. I know, Bigsy. She lies about every single thing, Lindsay. It's a bummer. But I was like, Marilyn, if you would just zip your fucking lips, because let's face it, you're doing content on Tommy who you've never met and know nothing about. But you're sure that you're going to just like spend the rest of your time here on Earth making sure that the world knows who he is? He doesn't commit crimes. He lives in fucking Ecuador. He moved out of the country to get away from this shit. How many times has Tommy said on his channel, I don't work with people anymore. Don't email me. His brother says it too. Don't email me. I don't work with people anymore. I don't work with anyone. I'm not going to respond to your emails. He doesn't even talk to anyone anymore. He's trying to just get the fuck away from that and do his own true crime. Yeah, she's full of a lot of lies. It was a bummer. But I hope that that stops. And wow. Hey, Viola's daughter. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Oh my God. Alicia, that's hilarious. Guys, Alicia just sent me this and it's really funny. Imagine hating me and I like it. Now you're upset and entertaining me at the same fucking time. That's a fucking terrible strategy, but thanks for the attention. Oh my God, that reminds me of us, Lindsay. Tommy's big pimping now, Jen. Tommy is apparently running me, Lindsay, and Nora. Because Nora is certainly going to be run by a man. Yeah, that's a good strategy. That's a good way to really get people's attention to believe that shit. I was like, what is happening? We are the most bitchy, strong, independent women who have stepped into our power. Nobody's running us, I assure you. And I don't need to say that. You guys know that. I don't need to say it. Yeah, I think the reason she was doing that, honestly, is projection. I think because she was being run for so long and being told and given her marching orders, I think that's why she's doing that. And I think there might be a little bit of bitterness there in her tone. Yeah, Lindsay. The reason I went into that, I wasn't even really trying to talk about Marilyn, but she's such a good example about what I discussed in therapy yesterday. And that's my question. It's like that weird person who left that comment on my channel reminds me of Marilyn. It's like, wait, so you loved me, but then you said I did too much roll call and I had so much potential and it's really too bad and you hope that I see it. That's like a disappointed high school football coach. Like, why are you putting so much thought into me? Hey, Heather Huckleberry. Do you guys get what I mean? Like, so many people want to dip into me and be like, you had so much potential. It's too bad that you joined the losers. Why do you even take the time to say it? Like, who is the loser? I feel like that's no different if like it's a get the manager kind of person. It'd be like, hi, Netflix. I watched this show and I wasted 8 hours of my life and I want my money back. I'm really upset I didn't like it. You clicked on my face. Love you, Dawn. You came into my chat to say these things. Like, do you see? Am I crazy, guys? Like, it's so backwards to me that people, Shelley, will take the time to write a novel about how disappointed you are in me and how I used to be this way. But yes, Heather, how I used to be this way, but I turned into the dark side and I hang out with the wrong people. What the fuck are you doing? Speaking of hanging out with the wrong people, thank you, Megan Roberts. Do you agree with the title of this? I wondered about that. I wanted to get your feedback because I saw that. I didn't make that up. I saw it. And she is a perfect example of the title of this. Show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are. And I know that from experience at this point in my life. Also, you look at someone like Huxley, like kids growing up, teenagers. How many times have you heard people go, oh, they're hanging out with the wrong crowd, and then they become that crowd? You fucking are who you hang out with, right? That's why I loved what Tommy said that one day. He said, you are your audience. And I was like, oh my God, I love that. Because my audience are my friends, and my friends are people who come in here and lift other people up and work on themselves. Those are the kind of people I want to be around. So I wondered how you felt about that. Do you think you are who your friends are? Because if you think that in any way, which I 100% think that, well, let me put it to you this way. Two of my close friends, Lindsay and Nora. I've also got many other close friends I text with. I don't talk to on the phone as much, but like Liz Tricks, Baby Steps, Alicia's in here, Debbie Zito, Holly. I don't want to start naming people because I don't want to out them either. Erica. But those are all women that lift me up and ask how I'm doing and check in on my mental health. Those are the people I want to hang out with. Right. So I thought it was interesting too that she said, yeah, Birds of a Feather was her thumbnail last night. And it was a picture of me, Nora, and Lindsay and Tommy. Tommy texted me. I sent him a picture of it. And he goes, I'm honored to be next to those women. He goes, Marilyn's fucking stupid, because Tommy goes, I'm honored to be in a photo with you, Lindsay, and Nora saying Birds of a Feather. Like, those are some really good women. Right, Tampa B. Here's to being who you are, no matter what the topic or whoever you want to stream with. Like strong women, be the amazing person you are. That's why we love and support you, my dear friend. That's it. That's Liz Trick. That's all of my friends. Joanne Hawley, she's another one. She lifts me up just like this. I text with Joanne and she's constantly lifting me up. Armine, like there's too many of them to name, but there's so many people in here. Nancy, you're definitely one of them. There's so many people in here that I'm proud to be your friend. Like the honor is mine. Liz Tricks, I love you. Anne is one of them. There she is, original Anne. Thank you, Liz Tricks. This Marilyn Honig changes the scenery and is transparent as glass. Her public announcement is based on her recognition that she's in serious hot water with her creepy pedo behavior. I know. She also has pedo behavior. Hey, Buffy, I love you too. How do you guys feel about that? Because I think we didn't really discuss it in this stream, but love you too, Angie. You're another one. You show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are. I have had friends that I met through this channel. For instance, guys, I love you too, Nancy. For instance, Angel Lumen, you're one of them. Angel, we'll just use her as an example. She came on being super kind. Jen Finberg, big time. She came on being super kind. Love mommy. Buffy, I don't know why you would say you don't have any friends. I don't know if you're trying to be funny. That's insane. Everybody here is your friend, literally. Like, they love you. Hey, P. Taylor. Love you, Just Joan. She changes the scenery by changing her narrative and trying to proclaim her bud is not her bud anymore, as if that will absolve her. The only reason she disavowed from Goot is because she got too much caught with the whole pedophilia thing. Don't get it wrong. Marilyn was like, that was disgusting. I knew she was going to do that. She's so predictable. The problem is A week ago, she commented on that video going, "You're hilarious. Oh my God, everybody go follow Goot." A week ago, right? She was called him, what did she call him? A church choir boy. She said he was as innocent as a church choir boy. Me too, Linda Perales. But she got caught. That's the fucking problem. She still loves Goot. She thinks he's great, but publicly she got caught with her fucking hands in the cookie jar. Hey, Auntie Janet says, so now she has to go, I'm disgusted by that behavior. Bullshit. We see you. It's too late. It's too late. And then the knife order guy has lightning bolts tattooed on him. That is some serious Nazi hate. Okay. It's just the same as a swastika. She accidentally, someone asked and said, what do you think about the lightning bolts? And she was like, so what? Who cares? Tommy told me he was like, millions and millions of people who were slaughtered and killed care. Like people to this day, like ask Sophia, I don't think she's here today. People to this day still care about offensive tattoos like lightning bolts and 1488. And if I have a question for you real quick, Marilyn. If those, she said, she brought up the knife order and defended him and said, he's a good friend of mine. And she said, and those tattoos are from 25 years ago. That's a long time ago. So he's had 25 years to get those removed or covered. But that's not more my question. Here's my question, girl. The tattoos are from 25 years ago. Okay, sure. His email is a year old. And it's tombailey1488@gmail.com. So if he still wasn't a Nazi and you're trying to say those are from 25 years ago, you mean kind of like Tommy's crime from 1986, right? Kind of like when you beat your kids 25 years ago. Oh, so 25 years doesn't matter. So everybody has a past. We just let it go. Except you, Tommy. Why is his email tombailey1488@gmail if he's not a Nazi, if he doesn't support that? Why the fuck would you make your email 1488? That's not a tattoo, babe. That's a choice. And he chose to have his email a Nazi racist term. It means Hail Hitler. Why did he do that? Can you speak to that? You're out of your fucking mind, Marilyn. You are so contradicting. It's insane. I can't. I thought about this too. Can you imagine if Tommy had those tattoos? Holy shit. She would never let him live it down. Can you imagine if Tommy had swastikas and shit all over him and he was like, they're from 25 years ago. I don't do that anymore. I stabbed a chomo to get them. Can you imagine Marilyn being like, he has a past? She would fucking crucify him for that. Can you imagine if his email was Tommy Scoville 1488? She'd have a heyday. What do we call that? A hypocrite. Her hypocrisy knows no bounds. It's more than his tattoo. He's racist, validating wording and dialogue in his videos. Yes, she just picks and chooses what she's going to address. And we see it, though. It's a little different because we see it. Yeah, Neptunes. Yeah. And she highlighted it. Hey, Illusion, last night and said, who cares about lightning bolts? So I was like, oh my God. Look, I don't know much about history. I'm embarrassed. I didn't know when the Holocaust was. I even know what the lightning bolts mean. I came from a fucking cult. I don't know a lot, but I knew that. I knew the lightning bolts meant Nazis and racism. She highlighted the comment and went, so? But Goot Juice is a saintly choir boy. And she said that a week ago. She just got caught. She flew too close to the Goot Taint Juice sun. And now, oh my God. Hi, baby angel. How are you? My baby kitten. I'm happy to see you. Yeah, Abdazzle. It's insane to me. Yeah, it's a nothing burger, Lumen, just like beating her kids. It's fucking crazy to me that she's like, but Tommy did something in 1986 and I'm never going to let him live it down. Goot Juice The pedophile said something a week ago about my son that was the most vile thing I'd ever heard in my life. He talked about raping a child. And all she can do is come out and be like, oh, I'm not going to talk to him anymore. No. Can you imagine if Tommy said those things about a child? She would lose her mind if there was a clip somewhere of Tommy saying what Goot said. But because it's these guys, we see you, girl. Best to just fucking just let it, just turn in your shit and be done. Get your money back at the door, Marilyn, because you are digging a deeper hole. When you sit there and say, I support knife order and who cares about lightning bolt tattoos, a lot of people care. A lot of people care. Giant groups of people care. Oh boy. I make this make sense. I don't know what to say. Hey, Sunrise Cupcake. Yeah, hey, Aloha Sue, she just got caught. There's a difference. We've seen this 1,000 times play out with people. She's only apologizing for it and saying, I didn't know, because she, of course, knew, but she got caught. And so now she has to slowly back out of it and go, I don't support that. But I do like the knife order and his Nazi tattoos and his Nazi email. Okay. Again, you're not making your image look any better. It's insane. On that note, yeah, Kathy Brown. I agree, Kathy Brown. Reese, do you think she's hanging on to their friendship so hard because she has absolutely no one else? Yes. I think numbers, optics, and people, I think Marilyn has always wanted to be the cool club. Love you, baby angel. I think it's very important to Marilyn Honig that she is seen with cool people and just people in general. I think she has to be tied to like name dropping people. Like she loves to be like, Aaron this, Aaron that. Aaron doesn't think like that. Aaron would never say that. Like she loves to name drop. She thinks that it's important to be with important people in her mind. I think that standing alone is her biggest nightmare. I think she can't be alone. I think that it terrifies her to be alone and also terrifies her to not be liked. I think she must be liked. Hey, Don Clark. Yeah, Anne, for sure. And so I think it's very important, the names and the people she hangs out with, and she wants you to know it. Abdazzle. And so the problem is, it's okay. I used to be more like, I need to reach for people for validation. She needs that validation from people. No, I don't think she'll ever go after Aaron, Cindy G. I think eventually when it all crashes, she will come out bawling and blame Aaron. Yeah, I think eventually she's going to come out crying and say something like, Aaron made me do all of this. It was not me. It was Aaron. She can't ever take accountability for anything, right? I love you, Jen Finberg, and thank you for being here. I really love you, girl. I haven't checked in on you for a minute, and I hope you're doing okay. Thank you for your super chat. Please hit subscribe before you leave. It's important. YouTube unsubscribes you. Hit the like button, hit the hype button. But just real quick before I go, guys, I want to talk more about this going. Oh, okay. Yeah, Allison, me too. I think something's going to shake loose. I really believe, guys, I really believe the title of this, Show Me Your Friends and I'll Tell You Who You Are. I was friends with Scientologists. I was a horrible, rotten fucking person. Now I'm friends with a bunch of uplifting, loving, generous, beautiful women, right? Who love me for exactly who and what I am. And that makes me happy. It makes me feel healed. It makes me not want to attack people because I feel whole. I'm not looking to fill anything. I feel fulfilled, right? Yeah, Buffy, you definitely are who you hang out with. And she's not on the side of, she's not winning if it's open in public that you hang out with pedophile, racist Nazis. That's not a good look. And it's not just Marilyn, it's anybody. Yes, Cindy G. She has to be loved and accepted, and she picked the wrong fucking. Do you think the knife order dude gives a shit about her? I felt sorry for her last night. Thank you, Heather Huckleberry. I felt so bad for Marilyn last night when she was like, "Oh, I'm good friends with Tom." I thought, "Oh my God. Do you think the way he talks about women, the way he is so vile about calling them pigs and he is so hateful to women. I think this a lot. Do you think you're the exception, Marilyn? I think about people who are like a walking pattern. And then if I'm like, they don't treat me like everybody else, I think for a minute and I go, why would I be the exception? I'm not. They're just doing this shit behind my back, right? It's the same thing. Do you really think, Marilyn, that you're the exception and he cares about you and he's your friend? If your fucking friend is the knife hoarder, that is the saddest thing I can think of. A man who has to lie to himself and everyone else that he went to prison to sound cool is not a friend. Who had to make up an entire personality and character online to look like a badass that he went to prison. That's not a friend to anybody. A friend who hates women, but somehow he likes you. Yeah, of course. Hey, Linda, everybody would like to see you before we go. You don't mind, do you? She says, no, not at all. As long as you go to the wish list and get me some damn greenies. Oh, you're little too, aren't you? Oh my God, you're just like you're like a little baby sack of warm beans. You're like a little sack of beans. A little sack of warm pinto beans. Really tiny. Look at how little. Look at these. Did you guys get a look at these? Really small. Every time I look at it, I just think, is this thing real? Could it be? No, because it was brought here by the Lord. Oh my God, Lumen, I know. Can you imagine thinking that guy was your friend? You got to have low self-esteem. Aunt Joanne gave us money for kisses. Really dainty kisses too. Good Lord, girl. Baby Angel, Dr. Seuss pause. Thank you, Joanne. Every morning we wake up, the Lord looks at her and says, my me, oh my me, that's my most precious creation. And then Jesus looks at his dad and says, oh my dad, that is the most perfect one on earth. And she says, that's because I was sent here by them. I'm closer to them than you are. I was born and raised right next to Christ. We frolicked in the fields together. Wow, you were born in the manger, weren't you? She says, you're damn right I was. Touched by the Lord, kissed by the Lord. We need shirts that say, did you know? Cyro, I know. People have actually caught on to that. Thank you for your super chat. People actually say it. Did you know? I say it all day long when I'm not live. But did you know that you were tawny? Did you know that the Lord said, let there be frosted mini wheats with eyeballs? And then you were born right then in the manger. And there wasn't even light yet. And then after that, the Lord said, oh yeah, I forgot. Let there be light. And then the three wise men showed up with all this shit in their pockets. And they had like mirth and all kinds of frankenburrs. And they brought like gold coins and shit. And then they brought you greenies and little biscuits. And then you were raised next to Jesus. I know, she does. And then you and Jesus were footy paw in hand, and you guys frolicked through the fields. And then one day, Jesus got older, and you were like, why am I still tawny? Why am I still a frosted mini wheat? And the Lord said, because you were meant to be the most perfect creation, right next to Jesus. And every morning the Lord looks upon thee and says, oh my me, I really did good with that one. For those of you that don't know that story, that is not meant to be blasphemous. That is not meant to be offensive. It's just how I believe that's her birth story. And we don't believe it. We know it to be true because she tells us too. She says, I was sent here by the Lord and I'm just really extra special. And that's why I'm allowed to judge people because he told me, go down there and judge the shit out of everybody. I don't think that's what he said, Punky. Okay, thanks, Anne. And so that's what she does. She judges all of us and she says, I'm better than every one of you. Punky, I don't think that's what the Bible said. And she says, I know what it says more than you do. And I'm in every Sunday school teaching class because I was born next to Christ. Wow. Well, oh my. That's incredible. Oh, really something. You're really perfect. Do you know that you've never made a mistake ever? Did you know that you won every show at the Westchester Dog Show in every category? Did you know that you even won in the hunting category and you're not even a hunter? Did you know that you beat all the other dogs in every fucking category and they gave you best in show? And she says, of course I know that. I was chosen by Jesus. Wow. That's a lot. She's very judgmental, baby angel. Guys, that was a lot. And I apologize. I got a little too excited about it. I like to tell that story. It's just that she's the most precious. And everybody loves you worldwide. If you don't like Gertie, you can fuck right off. All right. Tell everybody to get you some greenies on the wish list. Say, please send me greenie bones. Look at my fucking footy paws. Damn it. Look at my fresh summer cut. Look at my fucking Dr. Seuss feet and shit. Damn it. Hey, Victoria, look at this. It looks like a gopher. It looks like a little groundhog. She says, damn it, go to the wish list and I'm trying to grift here. Okay. Toe beans. Oh, it's a lot. Kind of P. Taylor. I will give you more of an update on Tommy tomorrow because I need to get one. I love you guys. Sorry it got weird. Tends to happen pretty regularly around here. That's why we keep the channel small. That's what I say, like when I'm overweight, I say to my doctor, I always go, I'm just trying to maintain my weight. Like I don't want to lose too much and get too thin. That's how I feel about my channel. We keep it weird to keep out the riffraff. So we don't want any riffraff. So we just keep it, we maintain this number on purpose. We want people to leave who aren't meant to be here. We want it to be small. Sorry. Please hit subscribe. Just even if it's out of pity, like even if you feel bad for me that I'm just really unstable, please hit subscribe. Just do the right thing. Okay. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for being members. I mean it. It helps me out a lot. Helps her out. Helps Hux. Don't forget. Don't forget about the naked kid. And I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday. We'll do this again. Love you, Heather Huckleberry. I hope he's getting better. Everyone say a little prayer for Tommy or a non-prayer if you don't do it. Mods, I love you guys. Thank you. And I mean it. I love all of you. I'll be back tomorrow, guys. And I'll see you then. Here comes Fred.